I had a really interesting day yesterday. Did you know that? I got to watch a company show its entire ass on social media. That was cool to watch. That was funny for me. Yeah. Yeah. So, I think it was about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. I was in the like content creator program for Corsair. And Corsair had, like, they upgraded me to the second highest tier of their content creator program. And the stream was pretty small at the time. I think we had about 150 average viewers, right? And one day, they sent me an email and said that I was no longer in the content creator program, and they're sorry to see me go, and then they kicked me out of the Discord and never responded to my email. That was it. We never heard from them again. They just ended it for me and didn't say why at all, whatsoever. So the other day, yesterday, they put up a video for a product, and that product had me in the video 3 different times. They did not have permission to do this. I am not sponsored by them, and we let them know that that's a problem because they were trying to use my likeness to push a product. So I talked to them on social media. I said, I love that Corsair dropped me as a sponsored creator back when I was smaller, only to use me 3 times in this product push without compensation or permission. Bold strategy. And they responded with, hey, Thor, this was an honest mistake by our team. We truly mean no harm and respect you immensely. We'll be reaching out via email shortly to resolve this. They took down the video immediately because you cannot use a person's likeness in a commercial setting. That is not fair use. Works out real bad, right? Turns into a lawsuit is what that is, because you're using my likeness to sell something without permission. You should know better as a multi-million-dollar corporation. So my response to this was, glad you took down the video, because they deleted it off of everywhere. So glad you took down the video. As content creators, our likeness is tied to the respect and trust we are granted by our communities. Using it when advertising a product means that we've approved of that product, and our communities can be comfortable in the fact that we've vetted it in some way. Members of my community immediately thought this was a paid promotion and felt they could trust the product as a result. No matter which content creator or company does this to, it's wrong. Do not abuse the trust of those that support us. We exist as creators because of them. Because this behavior, imagine if it wasn't me. Imagine if it was some smaller creator. They're just abusing that trust of their community, and they wouldn't have a voice to do anything about it. They have to do better. That's shit. Not interested at all. Yeah. So, yeah, no, the worst part about it is the history. The fact that they just dropped me like 2 years ago out of nowhere. And now they do this. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of that, dude. Yeah, a number of people reached out to me. Oh, yeah, they posted a reply to it. They did. Unfortunately, it was an individual employee falling on the sword, which is not appropriate, I think. That is a company directive problem. But yeah, to be real with you, I put that out because a number of people messaged me, and they're like, oh, it's really cool to see that you were sponsored by Corsair. And I was like, what? I was like, it's news to me, man. And I'm the one that approves all that shit. Yeah, it's awful. So, definitely not a fan of that shit. You don't do that. That's an abuse of trust. Yeah, corpo shenanigans. That's exactly it. Still sue them. Apologies don't make it legal. Could do, to be honest with you. I don't think it's worth it here. To be honest with you, if they would have said, oh, but we're going to leave the video up, I'd be like, okay. Game on, I guess, because they would lose on that. You're not allowed to use somebody's likeness in a commercial setting, especially not a brand like that. That is not legal. That is, you can just wreck them. There has to be both liability and damages to sue? Not necessarily. So here's the thing. Kronos is a lawyer, and specifically dealing in the realm of copyright. It was not hard to go and sit down and talk to him about the entire situation. It wasn't hard to sit down and talk to the people who actually handle our sponsorships, which is SideQuest Media. And both of them are like, hey, we would advise going to bat and actually doing this if they don't take the video down. If they do, then it's up to you. And I said, okay, if they take the video down, we'll walk away. Not a problem. That's why you have a fully employed Kronos, yes. And you think it's a piss-poor attempt at an apology? Oh, yeah, but the brand damage that they receive from this is more than enough for me. It's really stupid for them to do that.